violence or region? Thank you.
Yes, I think our parliament and the Lok Sabha speaker from India was also here in Russia. So the talks are on, and I think the work is in progress. And I do not have the details with me now, but I'm sure that there will be very positive outcomes very soon.
Thank you.
Sergei Strokin, Kommersant Daily. In his first address to the nation after a terrorist attack, Prime Minister Modi made himself clear that after this attack, Indian government would make no definition between so-called non-state actors and state actors. We media personalities here know that till recently, Pakistani side was very evasive in explaining terrorist acts. They said, this is none of our business. We condemn that, but this is non-terrorist act. So in practical terms, what this fundamental shift would change in relations with Pakistan? And the second question is, in your interaction with dignitaries, with MPs, how this new shift is perceived by your colleagues here? Do you think that Russia would be able to subscribe for this tough step, since Russia is trying to balance somehow? Thank you.
The change in Indian stand, we have all, I'd like to just go back because all our leaders, right from our former Prime Minister, the most respected Shri Jawaharlal Nehru and Shri Vajpayee ji, and now our current Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, they've all made attempts, and they've to bring permanent peace between India and Pakistan. We've always taken the lead, but unfortunately, when there are peace talks going on, we've also been hurt because of these terrorist attacks in different parts of India. And every time we've been able to trace it back to Pakistan. Either they're Pakistan residents, or they're being trained in Pakistan, or the government has supported them. So finally, I think it's time that we are not going to accept any excuses. And we are going to call a spade a spade. So India has said, and our Prime Minister has very clearly said that terrorism and sponsored terrorism are not two different things. That has been made very clear. So we want Pakistan to make sure that they will not be supporting, they will not be giving space to terror activities or these organizations in their soil. And I think, every country reaches out to many different countries for many reasons, and that is the way the world is going. So that is perfectly fine by us. We want Russia to stand with us when we are fighting terrorism. And we both speak the same language when it comes to terrorism. So I totally believe and understand and trust that Russia stands with us.
23.
नमस्कार, मेरा नाम रुचि है आरती और हमारे हिंदी वाले दर्शकों के लिए मैं हिंदी में सवाल
Yeah, sure. One of them can, yes.
तो हमने देखा है कि भारत में रूसी मिसाइल प्रणाली S-400 का सफल प्रयोग किया था ऑपरेशन सिंदूर में, और क्या इस प्रकार के सहयोग रूस और भारत के बीच सैन्य सहयोग की क्या संभावनाएं हैं भविष्य में? धन्यवाद।
धन्यवाद। आपका क्वेश्चन मिलिट्री से है। आपका क्वेश्चन मिलिट्री से है और मिलिट्री के डोमेन में हम ज़्यादा नहीं बोलते, बट ये ज़रूर कह रहे हैं कि इंडिया और रशिया का जो कोऑपरेशन है बहुत पुराना है, डिकेड पुराना है, और सही S-400 का सही इस्तेमाल हुआ। हमने बहुत सारे उनके मिसाइल को नाकाम किया, और जिस तरह से हमारा गहरा रिश्ता है, हमें लगता है कि भविष्य में चलता रहेगा, आगे बढ़ता रहेगा। और रशिया ने, कल हम बहुत सारे डेलीगेट से बात, सारे हाई ऑफिसर से बात किया, सबने सपोर्ट किया। एक क्वेश्चन जो उधर से आया था, इफ यू हैव परमिशन, कैन आई क्विकली ऐड समथिंग? The stand, the gentleman who asked, our stand did not change overnight when our Prime Minister said nothing more, will not tolerate, will not differentiate between state-sponsored terrorism and state actor and non-actor. We have been suffering for decades. Last 3 decades India has suffered. And every time we have tried to go to them and talk to them. We have had several examples. If you remember 99, our then Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee went there, in first to Lahore, and when we were in the Lahore, they were intruding in our territory in Kargil. So, as ma'am said, talk and terror will not go together. Problem is with Pakistan Army. Let me make it very clear. The civilian government in Pakistan, what I feel or what we feel, is a puppet government. And we have example of right from Mr. Bhutto till Shahbaz Sharif and now Imran, where is there? Can you get any example? A loser army chief will get a field marshal, will be decorated with a field marshal, this thing. So this is the way the army behaves there, and Pakistan army has to realize that they cannot go on hurting us, and we will be going to their civilian government and say, come, we want to talk. Only condition would be, and this is not a prime minister or ruling party, this is 1.4 billion of people of India has the same sentiment. They're talking to this government, unless they make a fundamental change in their system, where civilian government has authority, there is no point talking to them and keep hurting ourselves. So the only condition is they have to dismantle, they have to disassociate. And why we came to Russia? Because we feel Russia is also going through the same thing. Russia has been also suffering with the terrorism. So they understand us better. And with that expectation and hope we came here, that our pain will be understood by Russian authorities and they'll stand by with us. And we are thankful to the Russian authorities with whom we met. They said no compromise on terrorism, or we are with you in all solidarity, and all our support will be there with India to combat terrorism. Thank you.
आपका जो प्रश्न है जो मिलिट्री कोऑपरेशन के बारे में, भारत का एक पुराना रिश्ता है रशिया के साथ, जो मिलिट्री स्ट्रैटेजिक डिप्लोमेटिक तरीके से जो साल बसाल इट इज़ ओनली गेटिंग स्ट्रेंथन। तो ऑपरेशन सिंदूर में जो हमने S-400 मिसाइल्स का जो इस्तेमाल बहुत ही रिस्पॉन्सिबल तरीके से जो किया है, जो 9 टारगेट्स जो हमने चुन के जो टेरर इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर को डिस्ट्रॉय करने का जो हमारा ऑब्जेक्टिव था, उसको बहुत ही यशस्वी तरीके से हमने रशियन सिस्टम्स को इस्तेमाल करते हुए किया है। हमें विश्वास है कि आगे भी रशिया भारत के साथ जो कोऑर्डिनेटेड एफर्ट के साथ और भी अच्छे सिस्टम्स डेवलप करेंगे, और ये जो सिस्टम्स जो मिलिट्री कोऑपरेशन जो हमारे बीच में रहेगा, दिस इज़ ओनली विद द इंटरेस्ट ऑफ डिस्ट्रॉइंग टेरर इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, जो हमारा ऑब्जेक्टिव वेरी वेरी क्लियर कट है, टेरर इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर को डिस्ट्रॉय करने का. और आवर विजिट ऑल्सो इज ओनली taking this step forward to initiate a dialogue between different nations, and naturally Russia, since being our friend, to initiate this dialogue further so that we develop a global partnership in destroying terror infrastructure. And it's our effort to tell the world that Pakistan has been sponsoring and nourishing terror, and we are a victim of that terror for all these years. And the way this terror Pahalgam attack has happened is not something which the mankind should accept. So this is time for the world to unequivocally condemn this terror act and also join in this effort which our Prime Minister has taken a lead in this.
Any questions?
11.
My name is Eugene. I represent TV BRICS International Media Network. And my question is related to BRICS agenda, to all of these in delegation. How would you describe the interparliamentary cooperation between India and other BRICS countries? Do you have any joint projects going on? Maybe you plan your next visit to other BRICS countries? Thank you.
This issue पे आप
This is a parliamentary delegation for only this.
We can say we can talk separately on this. This is not the agenda for today.
on this issue you speak.
No,
At both parliamentary
this is a parliamentary delegation which has come here after the Pahalgam attack, and we have come here to explain what happened and to talk about terror attacks which continue in Indian soil, and to share the pain that we've lost lives, and also to get support to fight against terrorism, and also to send the message to the world that India cannot be blackmailed by saying that we are a country with nuclear weapons. So this is the message we take forward from the Prime Minister of India, from the Government of India, and from the people of India. The BRICS conference is completely, it doesn't come under us, or we are not directly going to be part of that. So that is a completely different agenda. So I don't think we can answer questions about that. But of course, the dignitaries from India, the Prime Minister, will address issues which are very important to us among leaders of the nations which are there.
25, please. And then 23. 25.
Good afternoon, my name is Antoine Gongtsan. I'm from Sputnik, India, and I have a question in regards to your assessment of the state of India and Russia cooperation in the efforts of combating terrorism. My first question, why is it important for India to further increase its cooperation with Russia in combating terrorism? Where do you see the areas of the strongest synergy in this process and in these measures? And why Russia is a reliable partner in combating terror? Thank you.
Both India and Russia, we have been, together since long. Our friendship is tried and tested. Russia has come with us in time of difficulties. 1965 war, 1971 war, 1999 war. So India and Russia both are suffering from terrorism.